What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ, and I'm back with another video for y'all. And today I'm coming at y'all with part 2 of a Dark Citadel. It's been a minute since I played this, but in that time since the last video that y'all have seen me done or do, grammar DJ grammar. I have learned a lot about the game. I've gotten some pretty decent practice in, so now I won't be wandering around like an idiot trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, the game is pretty cool. I would say like it could use a little work in my opinion, especially with like some of the commands, but overall I was like, okay, this is interesting. So yeah, I got that coming at y'all today. But before getting to the video, if y'all could like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video, and I'm just ready. I'm ready to go. Let's not do too much talking. Let's get into it. Open the Dark Citadel. That music though.
Welcome to the Dark Citadel. Your journey awaits.
The following events are active. Double resources. Extra creator points event. Extra token purchase event. Double experience. Guild wars. Queen's regard. And chaos forces attack.
Let's return to the game. You are standing outside an old shack. You might.
1. Pick the lock. 2. Kick it. Or 3. Garden.
Which option do you choose?
1.
You attempt to pick the lock to get inside.
You roll a sleight of hand check. You have a 95% chance to succeed on this roll. It is a success.
You manage to pick the lock, but the noise awakens nearby monsters.
Ah, damn.
You are entering combat with 2 basilisks. Combat options.
Choose from
1. Fire. Or 2. Use power.
2.
The only power.
Yes.
You have 3 uses left after this
Flurry
one.
of blows. Let's
you go
go.
first.
This one gives me
Using
several
flurry
shots
of
at one
blows,
time.
You launch a flurry of attacks against your main opponent. You launch a bolt and hit the basilisk for 27 damage. You launch a bolt and hit the basilisk for 36 damage. And you shoot a bolt and miss a 3rd basilisk. The enemies are up. One of the basilisks crit you for 49 damage.
Oh, damn.
Another basilisk crit you for 46 damage.
Bruh.
You were dropped to below 0 hit points
damn.
and have only moments to react.
Use healing potion.
You have 1 open research slot, 1 open building slot, and 5 open training slots. You can unlock a 2nd research slot by increasing your VIP.
And by the way,
rating.
this part
You
that we're
drink a
in
healing
is the
potion to return to full health.
the haunted mansion,
You
or
now have 4
whatever
out of a
this shit's
maximum in your inventory of 5 remaining. You are currently in combat with 2 basilisks. Combat options.
Select one of
1. Fight back. Or 2. Use power.
2.
The only power.
Yes.
You go first.
Using flurry of blows.
Yo, they were getting it in the
Strike
studio with
savagely
this
with your
music
weapon,
though.
Gaining extra attacks. You fire a bolt and miss a 3rd
Come on,
basilisk. You fire a bolt and hit the basilisk for 28 damage. And you fire a bolt and hit the basilisk for 33 damage. The enemies are up. One of the basilisks lines up a monstrous attack.
Miss.
One of the basilisks crit you for 58 damage. Another basilisk missed you. You have 60 hit points left. Combat options. One of the basilisks has 1,002 out of 1,126 hit points left. All other enemies are at full health.
Choose from
1. Shoot. Or 2. You.
Equipped hammer.
Which weapon slot?
Your only choice is
1. Main hand.
which option?
1.
I missed something.
Main hand.
Sorry, I don't know that
Oh
one.
my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about. 1. Bro, and then it kicks me. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Open the dark citadel.
Picking up the game where you left off.
You are currently in combat with 2 basilisks.
Equip Warhammer.
Which weapon slot?
Your only option.
1.
You don't have a warhammer. You are currently
Bro,
in
that's
combat.
bro. Equip hammer.
Which weapons?
1.
You don't have a hammer.
Bro, do
You
I
are
not remember my
currently
own
in combat with 2
weapon?
basilisks.
Change weapon.
Which weapon slot?
Select
I
one
mean,
of.
then again, I haven't played in like, what, a
1.
month?
Main hand. Or 2. Ranged.
How do you...
1.
You are currently using crossbow in your main hand slot. Here are some options for main hands to equip.
Select one of... Do.
Axe. Berserker hammer.
Oh,
Bow and
Berserker
arrows.
hammer.
Caltrops. Crucifix.
Berserker hammer.
Successfully
sweet.
equipped a berserker hammer in your main hand slot. You are currently in combat with 2 basilisks. Combat option.
1.
You are up first.
You batter. And hit the basilisk for 25 damage.
Bro, I'm causing little ass
The enemies
damage.
are
This
up.
fool has over
One of the
1,000.
basilisks missed you. Another basilisk missed you. You have 60 hit points left. Combat.
2.
The only power you...
Yes.
You have 1 uses left after this one.
You act first.
Using Flurry of Blows, you launch a flurry of attacks against your main opponent. You batter and hit the basilisk for 59 damage. You strike with your berserker hammer,
And what is this
miss
peaceful
8
ass music,
basilisk.
bro? This is a battle.
and you clobber with your berserker hammer and hit the basilisk for 34 damage. The enemies are up. One of the basilisks gains a bonus to their armor. Another basilisk readies a powerful attack. One of the basilisks crit you for
Oh
61
my
damage.
gosh. Oh my.
Another basilisk missed you. You were dropped to below 0 hit points and have only moments to react. The only action you can take is to use a healing potion or surrender.
Surrender.
I heard you say surrender. Please rephrase this request or try again. If it is a command or phrase that is missing.
Back.
Okay.
You are currently in combat with 2 basilisks.
No. Exit. No, not exit out of the game. Damn, bro. Open the dark citadel.
Picking up
I'm
your
so
card.
sorry. I gotta see this.
You are currently in combat with 2 basilisks. Combat options.
Select one of.
1. Strike. Or 2. Use power.
You may also say
3. Healing potion. 4. Flee. 5. Capture. Or 6. Weaken.
4.
You failed to escape. One of the basilisks missed you. Another basilisk missed you. You were dropped to below 0 hit points and have only moments to react. The only action you can...
2.
You lost a small amount of money and lost 45 gold coins. The enemies strike you down and your
I
world
don't want
goes
to just
dark.
be stuck on this part.
When you wake up, hours have passed and your mind is foggy.
okay. You wake up with a massive headache lying on a hard surface. You gasp for air, feeling lightheaded, and realize your breathing sounds a lot louder than it should. You reach up and touch a wooden material a few inches in front of your face.
The freak?
And then when you reach to the sides and top, you realize there are similar surfaces all around you.
Oh,
You're
nah,
in some
bro.
sort of box. Lying on your chest is a small metallic object, and you realize it is a lighter. You might.
Punch the box. Ignite lighter.
Yo,
Scream for help. Or remain calm
where
and
am
think.
I at?
You can also select.
Equip gem.
How do you want to proceed?
5.
Select one of.
Armor. Trinket. Weapon. Or auto-equip.
What would you like to do?
1.
Which armor do you want to socket a gem into?
Pick one of.
Rosary armor. Basic shoulder. Basic boots. Basic gloves. Basic legs. Basic helmet.
1.
You are using legendary blue damage gem in your rosary armor already. The only gem color slot available for this item is blue. The only gem you can equip into that socket is trivial blue damage gem.
Okay.
Would you like to socket this gem?
Yes. Yes.
You have logged in 1 day in a row, 2 days in August, and 16 days all time. Your login rewards include 50 gold coins. You also earn 2 chances to spin the wheel for prizes. Finally, you collected 4 VIP points for sequential logins, which brings your total VIP level to 1. You need 52 more points to reach the next level. Finally, I also added a ton of buffs to your character. Successfully socketed that trivial blue damage gem into the first slot of your rosary armor.
Would you like to socket another gem?
Yes.
Pick from.
Armor, trinket, weapon, or auto.
3.
Which weapon do you want to socket a gem into?
I think I want
Pick
to do
one
my.
of-
I want to do my hammer.
Berserker hammer,
Yep.
harpoon.
1.
The only gem color slot available for this item is yellow. There are no unused gems you can equip into that socket. Likely all of your gems of this color are already in use. You have 2 stat slots to choose. Let's start with a type.
Select one of.
Primary, secondary, all, or random.
1.
Here are some options for primary stats.
Select one of.
Constitution, defense, intelligence, toughness.
3.
Added intelligence to your character sheet. There is a stat slot you must fill. We need to pick a type first.
Select one of.
Primary, secondary.
2.
There are no secondary stats you can add to your character sheet. You have a stat slot still to fill. Let's start with a type.
Pick from.
1.
Here are some options for primary stats.
4.
Added wisdom to your character sheet.
Okay. Oh, I don't understand what these noises are. Hello?
You awake with a terrible headache lying
Okay.
on a flat surface. You gasp for air, feeling lightheaded.
1.
You hit the wood in front of your face, bruising your knuckles but doing nothing else. Blood runs down your fingers. You are in a coffin, trapped and running out of air. You
Bro,
have a lighter sitting on your chest.
how the
left by
hell did
someone
we
sitting
get buried, bruh?
close. You might.
Punch the box. Ignite lighter. Scream for help. Or remain
Should we
calm and
ignite the
think.
lighter?
What would you like to do?
2.
So it takes you 2 tries to flick it to life, and the light it offers confirms your fear. You are in a coffin, buried alive. The walls and lid of the coffin seem sturdy, and the lid is too heavy to move.
Okay, it ain't do
The
it.
bottom near your feet looks moldy with age. You are trapped in the coffin.
Just lights
You
yourself
have a
on
lighter,
fire.
but you are running out of air. You can.
Punch the box. Scream for help. Or remain calm and think.
3.
You force yourself to relax and think, trying to come to terms with your predicament and find a way out. There is nothing obvious you might use to get out. You'll need to find a weakness. You might.
Search for cracks. Check the lid. Check the bottom. Or take a break.
1.
You decide checking for cracks is your best option.
You roll a perception check. You have a 95% chance to succeed on this roll. It turns out to be a success.
You search for cracks and realize that the bottom of the coffin is...
You collected 35 gold coins and earned 173 experience points. Your companions also earned 100 hero experience.
The bottom section feels soft and rotten.
Okay, let's get out of this coffin, y'all.
Kick it. Crawl back up. Or push...
1.
You kick it as hard as you can.
You roll an athletics check.
The wood snaps.
My back. My neck and my back.
Light spills in as the wood gives way and you are free. You finish crawling out and land on the cement surface of a mausoleum. The coffin is sitting in the center of the room, a solid wooden box. You head outside.
You collected 35 gold coins and earned 173 experience points.
You find yourself in a graveyard that appears to be quite old. Headstones lay around the area, some still standing, but most having fallen with age and wear. There is a path to the south that leads out of here. You can...
We gonna do... Let's see.
Investigate. Or forest.
What would you like to do?
2.
You follow the path and find yourself out in the forest. You are in a forest surrounded in all directions by dense foliage and trees. A heavy mist hangs in the air, obscuring everything more than a few feet away. A path runs from the east to the west, and to the north you can see flickering lights. Select from
East, west, north, or south.
We're gonna go west.
what do you want?
2.
You follow the path to the west. After a short walk, you come to the entrance to an old graveyard.
Oh,
It is
damn
surrounded by an old fence that is falling with age. You may.
Graveyard. Or turn back.
2.
You head back down the path to the east. You head east and walk down the path. Everything is quiet. You don't even hear the sounds of any animals in the area. As you walk, you hear footsteps coming from behind you.
Oh, damn.
You may.
Look back. Keep walking. Or run down the path.
What do you...
3. I'm black. I
You
don't got
take
time
off
for no
sprinting
looking
down
back.
the path.
This
You
ain't no
see a garden in the
Scooby-Doo.
distance. Whatever is chasing you is close behind you, and you're afraid it might catch you. You may.
Keep sprinting. Veer off the path. Hide. Or look back.
1.
I heard you say third one.
No.
Please rephrase this request.
1.
You keep sprinting, and it feels like whatever is chasing you is breathing down your neck. Something brushes your back, but you step across the threshold into the garden. Whatever it is, it doesn't keep chasing.
Thank you,
Though you
Lord.
hear a growl fading into the forest behind you. You are in a
Sorry,
little
y'all.
garden.
That's my dog.
Weeds have mostly taken over, but you see a few flower beds that are still relatively well tended. There is a giant tree in the center of the garden, reaching far into the sky. To your right is a path that leads into a dark and scary forest, and to your left is the manor. Things you can say include,
Investigate the flowers. Go into the forest. Enter the manor.
You're gonna do...
Or walk over to the tree.
Go to that man. 3.
you head into the manor. You are in the kitchen of the manor. It is enormous with tiled walls that are grey with age. A door leads out to a garden behind the
Oh,
manor.
this
Choose
ominous
from-
ass music, bruh.
Garden. Pantry. Or back to the foyer.
We're going into
What do you
that
want to
pantry, fool. 2. I'm trying to get me some Rice
You're in the
Krispies.
pantry of the old
Some
kitchen.
fruity
There are a lot of
pebbles.
foodstuffs in here, but most look rotten and disgusting.
Bruh.
Possible choices include
Look for something edible. Head back into the kitchen. Or test the light switch.
Let's see. 1.
you search around, tummy grumbling, but
Give me a
there
Kit
is
Kat.
nothing edible in here.
Bruh.
You're in the pantry of the old kitchen. There are a lot of foodstuffs in here, but most look rotten and disgusting.
Where that lighter at? I'm about to
Your
light
choices
this
are-
manor on fire.
Look for something edible. Head back into the kitchen. Or test the lights.
2.
You head out of the pantry into the kitchen. You stand in the kitchen. It is enormous, with tiles that are grey with age lining the floors and walls. A door out to the garden and a path into the pantry are your main options. Select one of...
Okay, so I guess we can't do nothing here.
Garden, pantry, or back to the foyer.
Which
Oh,
option
wait.
would you...
3.
You head back out to the main hall of the manor. You are in the foyer of the manor. There is a front door, a path leading to the dining hall, a path into the living room, and a coat closet. Choose one of...
Front door, dining hall, living room, or coat closet.
2.
You head into the dining
Man,
hall.
we got some food in here. We
You are
got a
in the
wedding
dining
cake or
hall of a
some
large
shit.
manor. A massive table rests in the center, and dilapidated banners hang on the
Yo, a
walls.
wedding cake sounds
Dozens
bomb
of place
as hell
settings
right
are
now.
prepared for a grand feast, but the table is covered with cobwebs and bugs and rotten food.
Bruh.
All save one place setting, that is. You notice one chair is clean, and sitting on it is what looks to be a freshly made peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Nah,
Just
man.
looking at it makes your stomach rumble. Off to the side are a pair of swinging doors leading to the kitchen you could also
Man,
take.
fuck peanut butter and
Pick
jelly,
one
bruh.
of...
Eat the sandwich. Check windows, kitchen, or foyer.
How do you...
4.
You move back out of the dining hall. You are in the foyer of the manor. There is a front door, a path leading to the dining hall, a path into the living room, and a coat closet. Select one of...
Front door, dining
1.
You check out the front door. The door is jammed shut from years of the
Brother,
wood
there ain't no
expanding and won't
enemies
budge.
in here.
You may.
Pry it. Look for another way out. Push it. Or squeeze through.
Well,
Pause. 1.
you look around the area, but there is nothing to use for prying the door open. Either way, you're pretty sure you wouldn't be able to get it to move. You are in the foyer of the manor. There is a front door, a path leading to the dining hall, a path into the living room, and a coat closet. Select from...
Front door, dining hall, living room, or coat closet.
3.
You decide your best bet is to enter the living room. Gia, you are in the living room. There is a lot of rotting furniture scattered around the area, a pathway leading deeper into the
Bro,
manor,
I'm giving
and an old
2
fireplace.
thumbs down for
Choose
this
from-
for this stay at this manor, bro.
Fireplace. Head deeper.
Worst
Or
Airbnb
foyer.
ever. 2.
You walk down the corridor deeper into the manor. You reach a fork in the hallway. One door leads to the basement, another to a storage room, and you also see a strange candelabra on the wall. Choose
We're going
from...
to the basement. Let's go. 1.
You go through the
I'm
door
ready
and
to
down the
fight.
stairs into the basement area.
No, I'm not. Never mind.
Something doesn't feel right, and suddenly the world starts to lose focus. Gas, you realize, right before passing out. The world goes dark. The sound of dripping water brings you to your senses. Cool down timer, 005 key bath.
What?
Your head hurts and you feel a little bit dizzy, but you are otherwise okay. You don't know where you are or how you got here, but you have a strong sense that it isn't a familiar place. Cool down timer and it's dark, and you realize you are lying in an old porcelain bathtub. You might.
Climb out. Listen for movement. Or shout for help.
2.
You listen, straining to hear, but there is nothing. You climb out of the bathtub. On the wall you see a light switch. You might.
Flip the switch. Leave it off. Or check the bathtub.
1.
You flip the switch, and old fluorescent lights flicker to life.
How did I end up in a bathtub, bro?
It casts the room in a harsh glow that hurts at first until you adjust. The lights hum with energy and flicker every few seconds. You are standing in a completely enclosed bathroom with a cement floor. The mirror on the wall is smashed, and shards of glass fill the sink. The dripping sound is coming from somewhere outside, and the door is cracked open. You might.
Investigate. Call out for help. Rinse your face off with water. Or rinse your face off with water.
Nah, dirty
Which
ass
option would you
water.
like?
2.
You call out for help, and at first there is no response. Suddenly you hear a snarling sound as something comes rushing toward you. The door to the bathroom flies open, and a large monster appears in the doorway.
Oh, so it was you.
It
Alright, let's
reaches
go.
for you, and the world goes black.
Hello? Bruh, I can't fight?
The world rushes in with a flurry. You gasp for air as jumbled memories bounce around your head. Something isn't right and you aren't sure
And what
where
is
you
this
are.
Nightmare Before Christmas shit playing in the background?
You are resting
Bruh.
on a dirty green mattress that is splattered with rust-colored stains that might once have been blood. Little moonbeams flitting through cracks in the wall are the only source of light. On the bed next to you is a small handwritten note that says, "Good luck." A pistol and sword are lying on the ground beside you, and it is loaded. You
Oh,
can...
give me that pistol, bruh.
Gasp for air. Call out for help. Or think.
Which option?
3.
You wait for a second, catching your breath and letting your mind come to terms with this confusing new reality.
I'm getting teleported to
The wet
places
and moldy
shit.
air is making it difficult to breathe. You don't feel so well.
You can...
1. Call out for help. Or 2. Scan the area.
2. I don't want to call out for help again.
You look
'cause
around,
self-
letting your
just-
eyes adjust to the darkness. You roll a perception check. You have a 95% chance to succeed on this roll. It is a success. You are able to make out much of the room, but it doesn't help you understand where you are or how you got here. You collected 35 gold coins and earned 173 experience points. You earned 13 special tokens.
You begin to make out more of the room around you. The room is a triangle and must be an attic, though not one you've ever been in before. There are cardboard boxes scattered around you that are rotting in the damp air.
Bruh, I'm trying to
Ahead,
fight.
You begin to make out the shapes of a cluster of people standing in a circle. You can...
Search the boxes. Walk to the people. Or look for an exit.
3.
You move slowly through the room, searching for an exit out of the attic. You find a way out about 10 feet to your right. There is a hatch with a staircase you can drop down to reach the floor below. You push it down, hearing a creak as it opens, and then climb down.
If you don't find nothing to fight within these next 2 minutes, I'm ending this damn video.
You step onto the floor beneath the attic, and the trapdoor closes above you. You're in a second-floor hallway of this creepy manor. To your left, it stretches toward a staircase leading to the ground floor. To the right, it winds through more rooms. There is also a closed door directly in front of you with a sign above the door that reads, "Music Room." You might.
2.
You head down the left path. You follow the hallway until you reach a staircase that connects to the main foyer below. You are at the main staircase on the second floor. You can head down the stairs or climb up to the attic. Your choices include...
Call out for help. Head down the stairs.
2.
You walk down the stairs and enter the first floor of the manor. You are in the foyer of the manor. There is a front door, a path leading to the dining hall, a path into the living room, and a coat closet. Select from...
Front door. Dining hall. Living room. Or coat closet.
1.
You check out the front door. The door is jammed shut and won't budge, warped from years of expanding wood. You might.
Pry it. Look for another way out. Push it. Or squeeze through.
4.
The hole is too small and there is no way you're fitting through.
Pause.
You are in the foyer of the manor. There is a front door, a path leading to the dining
Bruh,
hall.
I'm sorry.
A path...
Main menu.
All right. Let's just confirm you want to return to the main menu.
Do
Yeah.
you intend to abandon this act?
Yes.
A abandoning this activity and returning to the main menu.
Okay. Main menu. Options include
Solo, multiplayer, news, gifts, or books.
Solo.
Solo menu. Options include
Story, free explore, dungeons, seasonal.
Story.
Game menu. Choices include
Dark Citadel, Last Light in the Dark,
Let's do
Ghost Stories, Chess Maven,
Last Light in the
or
Dark.
Zookeeper.
What option do you choose?
2.
Into the Void chapter menu. Options are
The Expansion, Mission Prep, Into the Void, First Contact, Travel the Dark, or more.
what do you want?
1.
All right. Chapter 1.
You can become a member of the Order of Champions
I want
today with
to.
a free trial.
No.
All right.
Look alive, soldier. This is a training exercise, not a spa day.
You are in a huge open hangar aboard the ship Wisp's Beauty, and your fire team commander is running your fire team through drills. You are almost done of the day, with only a few things left to do. Your only choice is,
Yes, sir.
which option do you choose?
1.
You roll an endurance check. You have a 95% chance to
Where am
succeed
I
on this
at?
roll. It is a success.
You barely seem winded from all of the exercise, and you can tell that she is impressed.
You've been putting in the work. I can tell.
You collected 35 gold coins and earned 173 experience points.
You've been training for months, so put your skills to the test. Climb that
bet.
rope.
You can reply,
That rope, or start climbing.
2.
You immediately grab a hold of the rope and begin pulling yourself up hand over hand.
Ring the bell when you are done.
I'm gonna
You
ring
roll a
your
climb
bell
check.
when I'm done.
You start climbing hand over hand up the rope.
You collected 35 gold coins and earned 289 experience points. You had 1 stack of experience boost applied.
You ring the bell at the top and slide back down. Riley scowls at you, something you know she does a lot.
What are you waiting for? A medal. Head over to the VR shooting range.
Things you can say include,
On my way, or rush over.
2.
you hurry over to the simulation pod. You pick up the simulation gun and slide the headset on. Suddenly, the ship bay you were just standing in disappears, and you are on a virtualized, desolate alien planet. The only option to choose is,
Ready yourself.
what option?
1. Let's go.
You ready your gun just as the cute little creatures are upon you.
You roll a perform check.
You strike a dramatic and impressive pose like a true hero, ready to cut down the forces of evil.
You are entering combat with 2 pixies. Combat options.
Pick from
1. Swing. Or 2. Use
2.
the only power.
Yes.
You have 5 uses left after this one.
you won initiative and are up.
Using Flurry of Blows, you launch a flurry of attacks against your main opponent. Your target enemy is flying, so using your ranged weapon to attack. The flying pixie is resistant to piercing damage. Using a weapon that deals arcane damage will be more effective. You use and hit the pixie for 17 damage. You also apply a fire damage over time effect for 4 rounds. And you thrash and hit the pixie for 37 damage. You killed 2 pixies.
Rest in peace.
The simulated pixies disappear in clouds of digital smoke as they are defeated.
Good job.
You collected 126 gold coins and earned 534 experience points.
Riley seems mildly impressed.
All right, run a few laps and then get some sleep. We'll keep training tomorrow.
So we're on like
The
a
only option is
spaceship.
Yes, sir.
1.
you salute your commanding officer. She nods and heads out of the room.
You roll an athletics check. It is a success.
You take off at a good clip, running laps around the cargo area. You run smoothly and at a good pace, taking easy breaths.
You roll an endurance check.
You take off at a good clip, running laps around the cargo area. You run smoothly and at a good pace, taking easy breaths.
You collected 106 gold coins and earned 522 experience points.
You make your way back to your quarters on the ship. The last 4 months have been the same routine of training, but you are near the end of your deployment. As long as things stay calm for the next few days, you'll be able to go back home and rest. Things you can say include,
Foreshadowing, or head to bed.
2.
you go to sleep for the night and take a well-earned rest.
How on earth are you still sleeping?
You might ask,
Who is you?
What is happening, or what is that sound?
1.
I wish I knew, but right now all I know is that we had better get moving.
She pauses and then shrugs.
If I were a betting woman, I would say it's a proximity alert.
Chelsea says,
What I know for sure is that we've all been called to the deck. Hurry up.
you might ask,
Proximity alert, or are we under attack?
what do you want to do?
2.
She laughs.
I hope not. That would either make this the best day of our tour or the worst.
Chelsea hesitates.
Let's get moving before anyone notices that you were still sleeping. Grab your kit and let's go.
Crouch.
You roll out of bed, throw on your uniform, and then rush out into the hallway. Chelsea holds the door open for you, and together you run. Things you can say include,
I hate that sound, or you have to know something.
1.
Me too. It makes my head hurt. Couldn't they find a better alarm, like maybe barking puppies?
Barking
Of course,
puppies,
if they
really.
played that, we would probably just relax.
you grab up your gear and prepare to get moving. You may.
Hurry ahead, or lag behind.
1.
You push up ahead of Chelsea, taking the lead.
You roll an endurance check. You have a 95% chance to succeed on this roll.
You lead the way easily, keeping up a solid pace.
You collected 35 gold coins and earned 174 experience points. You acquired 10
I
wooden
think once
logs
we
and
see
picked
what
up
the
8
problem
lumps
is
of
here,
iron
y'all,
ore.
I'm gonna end the video. Oh, level up. Let's go.
You have leveled up from 7 to 8.
You round the corner.
I'm going to go grab Lucas and make sure he isn't late. I'll meet you there.
Things you can say include,
I'll come with you, or don't be late.
how do you want?
2.
She nods and disappears, heading down a side hall to where Lucas sleeps. You split apart from Chelsea and head to the bridge of the ship where all of the officers are gathering. Suddenly you hear a crashing sound.
My bag.
Options include,
Go and check it out, or head to the meeting hall.
2.
you ignore the sound and keep moving, heading directly for the meeting hall. Wisp's Beauty is a huge ship, and it takes another 5 minutes of running to reach the bridge. When you get there, you see that all of the officers are in attendance, including your team, Riley, Chelsea, Lucas, and Nigel. Options are,
Step into line, or smile at the others.
1.
shortly after the captain strolls into the room, Lucas,
Listen up.
she says,
We haven't received any word back from the advance team, which means we're launching Plan B. Up, maggots. You're all going into the expansion.
You can reply.
That doesn't sound promising. Or finally some action.
2.
Heck yeah.
I'm always ready for the action.
There is murmuring from all around you as the news sinks in, and the captain raises her hand. Everyone falls silent.
This is only a recon mission. We need to find out what happened to the advance team and the civilians. Check with your squad commanders for your orders. Dismissed.
Your only option is,
Head to your commander.
what would you like to do?
1.
Your team starts to gather a few dozen feet away. Riley is your squad commander, and she is holding a sheet of paper in her hand.
It looks like we're heading to the moon. Vines.
You might ask,
The moon. Or isn't there a base there?
which option would you like?
2.
Yeah, there is a base on the moon that orbits the planet. Mostly scientists. Should be easy.
Grab your gear and don't leave anything behind. This might be a cakewalk mission, but I don't want to be caught unprepared.
Lucas looks around, grinning.
Let's get ready to kick some alien butt. No,
Everyone else just exchanges glances and sighs. That ends chapter 1. You can reply.
Next chapter. Or main menu.
Next chapter.
Let's keep right on going.
Any purchases you make will include free extras like diamonds, creator points, and
But yeah,
more.
how y'all
Would you like to know
day
more?
going? Y'all day going good? No.
Okay.
So you think you're ready for this mission?
You can say,
Baby girl, I know I'm ready for this mission.
Yes. No.
1.
she nods.
Glad to hear it. We've faced worse.
She hesitates.
Actually, I suppose I can't say that. It's the unknown that worries me here.
Things you can say include,
Me too. Or a little chaos can't hurt.
2.
she smiles.
I hope you're right. Anash.
The bay door opens up and Nigel comes into the room. He is dramatically overprepared as usual with about 5 times as much stuff as he needs. Poking out the top of his bag, you see several books. You can reply.
You won't need books. Or ignore him.
2.
Riley glances over at Nigel.
Why can't we see stars?
She asks him. He pushes his glasses up his nose and walks over.
Honestly, I have no clue. I mean, if there is a ship in your way without cloaking, you wouldn't see stars, but even a big ship wouldn't block out this much. Whatever is there, it's not normal.
You can ask,
What do you mean? Or not normal?
1.
you ask what he means by that statement.
We see anomalies in space all the time, but they don't mean too much. This is different. This anomaly is the size of a solar system.
He turns to look at you.
What's worse is that it just showed up about a month ago.
You may ask,
So it's new. Or what was there before?
2.
A sun and a bunch of planets.
he says.
A few billion people live there, plus a moon base that was doing advanced research for the Empire. The moon base is where we are heading.
You might ask,
Research? Or what happened to the people?
2.
No clue. I'm guessing they are still there, but it's impossible to know for sure. Not that they mattered much anyway.
things you can ask include,
You say not that they matter much? Damn.
What do you mean? Or that's harsh.
1.
Don't get him started.
Riley says, shaking her head. Nigel scoffs at her.
What is that supposed to mean?
You can say,
It means you're a jerk. Or stay silent.
2.
I think you know exactly what I mean.
I can't help it that these people live meaningless lives. The Empire has trillions of people spread throughout the galaxy. This was a crap corner before we came, and it'll be a crap corner after we leave.
Bruh.
you can reply.
doesn't mean they aren't important. Or I agree.
1.
That is precisely what it means. All I'm saying is that these people don't matter. We aren't here
I
to
can tell
rescue
I'm not
them.
gonna like you.
We are
dude.
here to explain this anomaly in space and recover whatever science experiment they had that went wrong.
You can say,
We should save them. Or stay silent.
Stop.
Your game is saved on every
Alright, y'all.
interaction. So
I think
you will
I'm gonna
pick up
end it
exactly
here.
where you left off when you return.
So apparently
If you
there's
link your
some
account, you will be able to play your
unusual
current game
anomaly
across
going
all of
on.
your Echo devices.
And if y'all
You will
want to
also
see a
receive
part 3,
free human
we're gonna
items and
explore it
1,000
then.
gold coins.
But until then, again, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.
Skitch on.